in the description box below. Six of Swords reverse. What's the current energy for tonight? Well, well, today. What's the current energy for today? Current energy for today is the end in reverse. Scorpio energy. Three of Pentacles reverse. Two of Cups. Queen of Water. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Someone's still trying to use necromancy. Libra energy. Four of Wands reverse. King of Wands. Ten of Cups. The Tower. Scorpio energy. Five of Swords reverse. Somebody's still looking to cause trouble. Six of Wands. Father reverse. The Patient Man reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse. So there's something very significant about injustice continuously being ran, retaliation. There's something very significant here about retaliation with a tower. Sound like to me somebody may be having a connection with somebody that's married. Someone's not having it all that great in the connection with the Four of Wands reverse. There's cheating going on. Sound like to me somebody is looking to try to stir up an authority figure with this King of Pentacles reverse. They're trying to manipulate an authority figure to make the wrong decision, but I'm getting that he's not going to do that. There's somebody that's an authority figure that keeps on doing something involving a marriage with the Ten of Cups while doing something to step out on their lover. That's all about one night stand energy. Sound to me someone's having relations with a Queen of Cups in a marriage. Someone that's a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's married. There's an authority figure that's doing that, that's having relations with them. There's cheating happening. There's cheating. Knight of Cups reverse is all about one night stand, flirtatious energy. Someone is a home record to a connection, but I'm not really getting that this is really a home record. They're allowing it to take place. They're only trying to do this to manipulate a narrative about something that someone's not. That's what they're doing that for. To possibly try to get them in trouble with the law. Bro, this King of Pentacles has had enough of that shit. He's had enough of that. Why am I getting this King of Pentacles reverse had enough of that? Yeah, because someone's on a catfishing account, and this person that's married knows this person's on a catfishing account. They're all aware of what's being done, bro. And this King of Pentacles is like, bro, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. There's a raid about to pop off. They're gonna get this King of Pentacles reverse raided, bro. There's an authority figure that's gonna be faced with a raid. He ain't too happy about that because these individuals don't want to stop. This King of Pentacles is pissed off. He's faced towards another authority figure over here. Or hell, he could possibly have this individual rated, this authority figure right here, rated. If he gets rated, they're gonna take the downfall too. Anybody that's connected to it, bro, I'm telling you. Someone don't want to leave someone's marriage alone. With a with a ten of cups, and they don't want to leave this marriage alone. This King of Pentacles knows there's an authority figure on a catfishing account. Page of Cups reverse on a catfishing account cause a numerous amount of problems. But this is going to bring a tower moment, which are representing I'm getting a raid. They're going to get in trouble, bro, with the justice reverse. They're going to get in trouble. And I'm going to tell you right now, but this King of Pentacles ain't going to take that too lightly. I'm telling you. It's not him that's behind that catfishing account. It's somebody else. Someone else. So it's another authority figure. It's not him. But he ain't gonna take it too lightly and him having to get in trouble and get raided whenever these individuals are sitting there catfishing. He don't like that. The King of Pentacles is not behind a catfishing account, bro. He's not. He's not. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. If somebody's giving some type of orders, they have the right to disregard these orders from being given. Somebody's taking something way too much out of context and out of line. They're not doing anything right with the situation. That's another thing that's pissing this energy off right here. King of Pentacles reverse could be getting in trouble, bro. Or he could be coming unglued on another authority figure. There's an authority figure that could be retaliating up on another one. Why would this King of Pentacles be retaliating? Because of a marriage, bro. Because of a marriage. They need to leave this marriage alone. All it's doing is drawing attention to this department. Drawing attention to this department. Why is the card here? Ten of Swords reverse. This is going to expose the truth that someone's not behind betraying somebody in a marriage. It's coming from a department. It's coming from an authority figure. This is already well on its way. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's already gotten exposed. There's two authority figures that's in a connection with each other that's trying to cause problems with a Queen of Cups that's married. And they want this to go back off on an innocent person that's not connected to that, off a catfishing account. And this King of Pentacles knows that this is drawing nothing but attention, negative attention upon a department. I'm telling you, bro. There's a raid, bro. This King of Pentacles diverse and the rest of them could be getting in trouble. They're trying to get him to take all the blame for it, but he's not. He's not. No, he's not, because these individuals got every right to disregard. If he's giving orders, they got every right to disregard that. Who's to say he's not testing them? He could be putting them up to the test. He wants to see who's going to disobey unlawful orders, because once that's passed, then they can stay on the force. This could be a test. Oh, this could be a sting operation. He's seeing just how much the ones that's been doing something repetitively, he's going to see who changes their behavior on the force. He may not really be corrupt at all, bro. The King of Pentacles reverse. If there was corruption, he could have corrected that, but he could have been running a sting operation to see who's going to continue with following unlawful orders to make the department look bad. But yeah, King of Pentacles, you see it for what it is, huh? You catching them? I mean, they could get in a bit of trouble for that too, but at the same time, I'm getting that this may be an unexpected sting operation. I mean, in reality, that right there is going to better to clear out a lot of corruption too. Just to test these individuals to see who's going to keep on continuing with some unlawful orders. And they may not know that they're being put up to the test, because when it's time, they're going to be thrown out of there. Because the one that may be given the unlawful order, they could be given that from somebody else to see who's going to continue with this. Because it's the ones that have integrity that will decline this, because it's by law. They have the right to decline an unlawful order. It's by law. They have the right to challenge a captain or a chief. They have that right to decline an unlawful order. But someone may be going through with something just because, and this has proven everything to them and other people, that this person right here ain't meant to be trusted. They're making the whole department look bad, bro. This right here is going to prove that they're manipulating the narrative about an innocent person, try to pin something back off on an innocent person. It's not this King of Wands' place, or whoever this is, or this Queen of Cups' place to sit there and take unlawful orders. It's not their place to sit there and get on catfishing accounts. That's not of the law, bro. I mean, when it comes to running a sting operation, then yeah, that's one thing. When it comes to like trying to there's other things they can do. But with this individual is entertaining the situation because they have feelings for this person. They have feelings for this person. There's a lot of flirtatiousness that's going back and forth. With a Knight of Cup traverse, they could be getting in trouble for that. What's the closing message? Authority figures know that there's an official, it's on a catfishing account, talking to a married person and trying to cause problems. They try to throw this all back off on somebody else. DOJ's watching, bro. You better cut this shit out with violate these policies and rules. Cause this ain't doing nothing but drawing negative attention upon this individual, bro. What's the closing message? But there's a few of them that are following lawful orders. It don't matter if this individual gives an unlawful order or not. They have every right to decline that. It's by law. That's no excuse. Closing message. Ace of Wands. Okay, so the truth's gonna come out. Seven of Swords, as someone is impostering somebody. King of Wands again. I'm telling you, but this dude right here needs to watch it. The Lovers reverse. I can't stand this fucking harsh voice. Four of Wands reverse. Someone's gonna get caught cheating. King of Pentacles reverse. The same cards are coming out again. Look at that. King of Pentacles reverse. King of Wands upright. Nine of Swords. The Moon reverse. Something about a Cancer, Gemini. Knight of Swords. Five of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles reverse. Oh, there's a lot of money in reverse. It's connected to scamming, scheming, extortion, exploitation. Knight of Cups reverse again. The Star reverse. Ten of Pentacles. With the Ace of Fire. With the Ace of Fire at the bottom. Closing message is the truth's going to come out. Someone's going to make the right decision. Tell the truth. Clarify the cards of advice for this person. They can no longer make it appear as if this is somebody else that's not part of the law. When it comes to that justice reverse, they can no longer manipulate as if it's somebody else. It's one of these individuals inside that department and they know about it. It ain't this person that's been having conversations with somebody. What's the cards of advice for this person? Three of Cups reverse. Five of Fire. Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups reverse. Four of Wands reverse. Nine of Wands. I would be on guard right now. King of Swords reverse. Six of Cups reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Knight of Cups. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Eight of Swords reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse. Trust your intuition that your intuition may be telling you that you don't have to fight this situation anymore. You're already protected. You have someone that's on your side that may kind of be crooked, but it's like they're on your side to make sure that you're okay. You have somebody defending you behind your back that may be crooked because they know that you're intuitive. They may not be all the best of that person when it comes to authority, but they know that you don't have nothing to do with that. You got one on protecting you. Trust your intuition that this individual don't believe anything of what's being said. Trust your intuition that this is going to be seen through and what's being done to you. If you are someone that's intuitive, this is being done to you as an intuitive person. Trust that people are on your side because they know what you're having to go through. You no longer have to stand your ground. Something's telling me you're already protected. Why is the Three of Cups reverse? Nine of Swords. Clarify the Five of Wands. Three of Fire. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't even entertain none of this. What's going to possibly be the outcome of this situation? Possible outcome. Something's going to end. This is going to be ending. Scorpio energy. Transformation. There's an apology. Knight of Pentacles reverse. King of Swords. He's coming back up in the upright position. The Chariot. Three of Cups. Okay, so this rumors, this group that keeps doing this shit's gonna end. Knight of Swords reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Some of you could have unexpected help coming in with the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. You could be helped by authority. Father reverse. Sun reverse. Devil. Okay, so this controlling energy is ending. Six of Swords. You're gonna better to move on. Ten of Wands. This all about packing all your stuff and leaving. With the Ten of Wands and the Chariot and the Six of Swords, there's an authority figure that could possibly help you pack and leave. Like this, like a voluntary helping hand here. As I said, they know a good place you could be. You know what? I'm kind of getting out this energy. I don't know where this is coming from because I don't have the Four of Wands energy. This individual may already have a house paid for somebody or something like that. There's an official that's going to help somebody relocate. One of them look like to me, one of them is going to help them. They don't have to do that, but it's there. You're going to be able to move on from all this Three of Cups reverse. This is ending. This is also ending with some type of stepfather situation, abusive stepdad or stepfather. Damn. Clarify the ending. Yeah, this is going to end. It could end in a fight breaking out. I'm also getting this conflict's going to end. This conflict is going to end. That's what's ending. Why is it ending? Because of the Tower reverse Scorpio energy? Because someone's coming in to dismantle this. They're not going to continue to try to cause all this chaos, bro. What is this that's dismantling this? Magician reverse? I'm also getting a hell of a backfire. Oh, this manipulation is going to backfire. It brings some type of external level intervention. Someone's also going to step in and help that's been a shapeshifter with the magician. You remember how I told you? This King of Swords relaying in reverse. This is an authority figure that's had the shapeshift. He's like, he knows where you going. You ain't being held up for shit. he be paying somebody money. Look, you got you enough, get you a house, get you a car, a truck, get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? Where's these type of authority figures at to start with? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Mm. Let's give me the vibes of like helping somebody out. Transportation. This King of Swords like it's enough is enough. Jokes on them. This King of Swords could be an energy, as I said, it really that fucking stupid. I guarantee that's somebody in the law. Look, you see the color pattern? That's somebody in the law helping somebody out. I'm telling you. God damn. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Look at the way this King of Swords is looking. Look at that. Look at him really that fucking stupid. It's like he already made a decision to travel to come help this person out. And it's like he's looking at the road when he's traveling and says, these individuals really that stupid. This could be a Fed right there, this King of Swords. No, I have to be. Hmm. They really that fucking stupid, ain't they? He gonna make sure is gonna be able to travel and leave. You know what I'm saying? This is for sure the authority figure. It may not be a Fed, but it's someone in there. See the color pattern? Look, see the color pattern right here? Yep. This is someone that's one hell of a shapeshifter, but not for bad purposes though. They just want to see who's going to sit there and switch their stories. These individuals have been seen to be doing all kind of bullshit. Someone has somebody's back. Yeah, they do. Because you're trustworthy. You trustworthy. Official trust you over any other official, what it looks like. They can sit there and talk to you. With the King of Swords. What they gonna do? Help you move? You know what I'm saying? Clarify the King of Swords. 4 wands reverse. Yeah, this King of Swords disapproves of you being disapproved from a public setting. They also know about a lot of home wrecking energy going on with these individuals causing drama that's in a home or living situation. These individuals always fighting back and forth. They know about that. And it's like they want to get you the fuck away from these hating ass people that keep trying to do this to you. They don't like that. They don't like where you're at. These individuals that's in a connection with each other ain't got nothing better else to do but sit there and fight with each other and cause drama in other people's connection. This King of Swords ain't about to sit there and let somebody deal with all this bullshit. They could be apologizing and say, they sorry you had to go through that, but here's some help. Hell, you may end up relocating and traveling where this individual stays at, the area that they stay in. I see someone in the official kicking it. Like whenever they off the clock, sit there, go fishing and all that. Bro, that's what needs to happen. That's one of the individuals right here that would do that. They go fishing with you. Sit there, jam music. You got your speaker or something. Y'all sitting outside chilling. Put some music on, just sit outside. That's the kind of individual that this is right here. Yep. Why would this King of Swords want to help someone? Because of you being hated on. This is nothing but a hate crime. Mobbing. It's like you got way too many losers, bro. Too many losers doing like there's too many people hating on you for no reason. Like you outnumbered with a situation. This King of Swords don't support this extremist group. Like they don't support the fact that they got all these individuals sitting there. Like you supposed to be single and to be hated on over and over. No, that's not going to continue, bro. King of Swords is like, nah, they got news for this situation. You're relocating. This person's gonna be loved and appreciated by people of his people. If this is a Fed, they're gonna have other people in a higher position. If this is one of them, they're gonna appreciate this person actually have or be in a community where it's gonna support them, bro, and not fuck with them. And yes, this individual could tell the locals what's been done to you in this other community. That way they can make sure you protected. If this is a fed, that way you could be left alone, bro. Sound like to me someone's coming in or helping somebody relocate. This individual could be having a talk with a few of the locals where they stay at to let them know the situation and to make sure you're okay. So what's in my cards? Hell, there could be several of them coming in. Oh, so if this is not them helping you relocate, you will be able to relocate by these individuals coming in to put a stop to the situation. So it may not be just one King of Swords. There's several of them. Oh, that could be the raid. Aha. That could be a raid about to pop off. Why am I getting at a raid? An unexpected raid could be taking place. There's a couple of authority figures that don't want to leave somebody alone. Stop trying to cause somebody problems. It's not all of them, it's just a few of them. Could be out to one or two of them. Why am I getting an unexpected raid could be taking place? Six of Pentacles. Because they're under judgment, that's why. Scorpio energy. The Sun reverse Leo energy. Seven of Cups. Six of Wands reverse again because of what they keep on doing, bro. It's very hateful. There's enough strength to have them raided. This is being ordered from a federal judge here. They have enough strength on this case and enough probable cause to conduct a raid. This is signed off by a federal judge. The devil, bro. This fucking horse shit is it, bro. I cannot stand talking horse. The devil, because these individuals are under judgment because of being abusive. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands reverse, bro. This Leo female is out of control. Three of Cups, nothing but conflict of interest too. They're under judgment for being toxic mother figures. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Wands. They got enough information to conduct a raid because they're corrupt, brother. This system is fucking corrupt. They're going to get defeated. That's why. They're going to have to come in and raid these individuals to stop all this conflict. It's not going to stop until FBI raids them or DOJ raids them. That's why a raid's happening because this is corrupt what they're doing. What these officials are engaging in with this activity are corrupt. Clarify judgment. Scorpio female. A Scorpio female could be placing judgment down upon these individuals. This is happening fast, bro. Eight of Wands. This is happening fast. Why else is this raid happening? Because they keep on doing something involving a water sign, possibly. A cancer? Cancer keeps coming out. These individuals keep on doing things that cause obstacles. King of Swords reverse again. Keep on doing things that cause obstacles with a vehicle and lying on them. Knight of Swords. That's all right, because it's going to get stopped. They're not going to keep on putting obstacles in an innocent person's way. They're not. They're not going to continue to do this corrupt shit to someone. They're conducting a raid in order to bring defeat to these individuals. This individual right here is out of control. They're all under judgment right now. This right here could be a federal search warrant signed off by a federal judge because of what they're doing. Why is this raid being conducted? Clarify that. Why is this raid being conducted? This bitch gonna have all these individuals fall from grace, bro. Telling you. Because they've been building a case for a long time. To set someone free that don't deserve to be in jail, or they could be releasing someone from a restrictive situation. Yeah, because this individual's being lied on. These individuals keep on making a wrong decision and not holding someone accountable. They're not holding each other accountable. They're relentlessly trying to manipulate lie after lie after lie, relentlessly making the wrong decision. Two of Pentacles. They have been watched for a long time. They've been watched for a long time. They keep on seeing these individuals keep on causing problems. There's a lot of trafficking being done, exploitation, scheming, and scamming. A lot of lying being done. Excessive lying, excessive oppression, and also excessively stealing currency from someone's job. The Eight of Cups, that's all right. That's all right, because they're about to roll the fuck in, motherfucker. They're about to roll in. Queen of Pentacles, this individual right here has been being watched. They're not holding this individual accountable for the stolen money or for someone's identity, stealing money from someone's job, manipulating someone's job and manipulating the legality with nothing but misinformation. All these individuals fucking want is money, money, money. That's all right, because they're all getting caught for embezzlement, bro. With the Four of Pentacles reverse, that's why this raid's being conducted. Because these individuals have been assisting this Queen of Pentacles in reverse with embezzlement. To commit a hell of a lot of wire fraud and embezzlement here with this Four of Pentacles reverse, this shit's coming out. Magician reverse. All these individuals keep on doing this manipulate thing with lie after lie after lie. The Father, that's the Emperor. Queen of Wands reverse again, bro. They got tangible proof to prove this individual's a manipulator. Manipulate things with this Queen of Pentacle reverse. They're refusing to put this feminine in prison, bro, or jail. She's being seen to be helping this Queen of Pentacle reverse out. To keep manipulating, manipulate, 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 and manipulate. She's been watching. There's been a case built here. This authority figure's found guilty for helping this Queen of Pentacle reverse. This individual being seen to be juggling something over and 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 over. And there's a lot of stolen currency that's linking this individual to it. Traffic money. This individual abusing their weapon of power in order to use tools that they got connections to manipulate in order to scam and steal money. This individual's a thief, bro. They've been taking a lot of currency. All these individuals have been doing is looking for multiple ways to commit fraud and steal money. That's all right, because the DOJ is catching up with you, bro. They going to be meeting you at your residence at this fucking apartment where you work at. They coming. They going to get your ass out of there. This is why the raid's being conducted. They got tangible proof. They're also being able to prove this Queen of Pentacle University has a illegal job connected to an authority figure in order to steal money and to commit fraud. Who's raiding them, the DOJ or the FBI, Holy Spirit? I don't know if the DOJ could conduct raids, but I definitely know that they could bring charges. FBI is known for the raids. Department of Justice, possibly. Judgment reverse. So something's gonna end. I'm not. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I take this back. This may not even have anything to do with the Department of Justice or the FBI. Somebody where this individual works could end things for them. A Libra could be ending things for this person. A boss. Their boss. Somebody that's hired in this individual, but in the same. Or I mean, it could be the Department of Justice, with both of these cards being in an upright position. But this right here is all about good energy. They do things by the book. Justice upright, Hierophant upright. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, Three of Wands reverse. It's a three-letter word, but I mean, you both have that with the DOJ, FBI. That's both three letters. I don't know, bro. It could be the both of them working together to get rid of this problem. They're definitely doing things by the book. You see how both of these cards are in the upright position? They're doing things by the book. That means these are the individuals that you need through a situation to make sure that things will end in a fair, balanced manner. That these lies and false allegations that keep on being made to have someone scapegoated is going to end. Clarify the ending. Yeah, this is ending with this toxic energy. The devil card is coming out again. This abusive situation is ending. So for the last message, what's the main reason? The real reason, the main one for the raid? Something to do with finances. King of Swords reverse. Six of Cups. Because these individuals keep on creating illusion about someone from someone's past here. Could be a Cancer. Two of Cups reverse because they keep manipulating conversations. Father reverse. This is something to do with a stepfather. Nine of Swords. This card keeps coming up in reverse. It's all about abuse of power too. Ten of Wands reverse. They have nothing on this person, but they need to let this individual go. Ten of Swords reverse. They keep on doing the same repetitive shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Seven of Wands reverse. The Chariot. The ending again. For causing nothing but relentless amount of endings over and over and over and over and over. These authority figures have no fucking business messing with this person, bro. This person has not committed any crime and hasn't broken any fucking law. You gonna get the fuck away from them. That means you will be removed from their job. Anywhere's around them. You're not gonna be anywhere's around this fucking person. You codependent fucking pussy. You're not gonna be around this person anymore. They will come and get you and remove you from this individual's life. You understand me? You ain't gonna sit there and think that you're gonna keep on abusing and abusing and abusing and to sit there and continuously manipulate. You're not gonna continue to manipulate that. You're a demented piece of shit that deserves to be put in your place and remove the fuck out the collective's energy and away from this person. DOJ and FBI will make sure of it. Stupid rat piece of shit, bitch. That's what's gonna happen. Carry your fucking ass, bro. Carry your fucking dramatic, dumb, stupid fucking ass somewhere else. Mentally retarded piece of shit. That's what you are, bro. Anybody that gets the notion to do this shit, bro, this much over and over and over, you're fucking retarded. Straight up. You got something wrong with your head, bro. You fucking goof. What's the cards of advice? Cards of advice, the final cards of advice for this person that may be going through this cycle. The world reverse again. I would just kind of protect your energy and get rest. Somebody got your back. Some about the world and the high priestess being in reverse. I would just take a rest. Somebody apparently got your back. Somebody apparently got your back. I wouldn't even worry about nothing. So what's gonna be the main cause of this ending? God's gonna shut a witch's organs down. What I'm hearing intuitively, God's gonna shut that shit off. He's gonna send this wicked bitch to hell back where she came from. He's gonna shut her organs down. Supernatural force gonna get a hold to him with these rituals being done. It's gonna take her out of here. How is this gonna end with the world reverse? The devil's gonna pull this bitch back to the underworld, back to the pits of hell. She belongs. Wheel of Fortune. This is spiritual forces. This is the pit right here, bro. With the world reversing the devil. She's gonna get her stupid fucking ass kicked back into the underworld where she came from. Watch. Yep. This individual had one too many times to change. They're not changing. So the devil's calling them back to where they came from. It's all about the pit opening, bro. On a spiritual level, they're gonna fall through that portal and go right back where the fuck they came from. The devil has this bitch anchored. She's anchored to the underworld. All he's got to do is pull that chain like that. She's gonna fall, bro. She's got a spiritual chain around her in the spirit realm. And when that devil yanks on that chain like that, she's going down, bro. I'm hearing the devil's gonna snatch her soul out of her body when she's laying down. There's a demon like the devil could come out from the ground itself and come straight through the bed and pull this individual straight through. Like I'm talking about pulling straight down like that. It's like hands coming through the bed like that and pulling them and taking their ass back to hell where they came from. Brother, oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm seeing his hands come up through the ground like that, but like through the ground. If they got a floor like the floor, coming up through all of that like that, you may not be able to see it, but it's gonna come up through the floor, come up through the bed like that, and snatch and latch on and pull them down. Or if they doing something with a pentagram drawn somewheres, that's gonna be like a portal open, and he's gonna come through that portal, bro, and snatch this witch and pull her ass to hell where she came from. This energy gonna snatch this fucking stupid bitch up. Telling you. Yeah, yeah, you heard, Raw. Get the fuck out of my chat room. Trying to blend in as if you a genuine fuck out of here. Devil's gonna pull this witch to hell where she came from. Why am I getting the devil's gonna pull this dumbass witch back to hell where she came from? Eight of sword, yep. That's all about hell imprisonment. That's bondage. That's all about snatching energy too. He's gonna snatch this bitch up, bro. You know what else I'm getting? This bitch could upset the Masons. Yeah, somebody's tired of this motherfucker doing this bullshit. She's been warned from the heavenly realm. She's also been warned from the pits of hell to stop. You know, bro. You know what they did to witches back in the day? Go do your research. That's how some of these individuals are feeling about this fucking woman. All you gotta do is go do your research. Some secret society people about had enough of this bitch's bullshit. I'm picking it up very heavily. How they feel about this person? Ace of Wands. They feel like this individual is excessive. This right here is giving me the vibes of the devil pulling this individual back down where they came from. With the world reversed, they're gonna fall in that same portal. It's gonna happen when they're doing a chant one night, and there's a supernatural force that's gonna come out that portal and jerk that demon right out that witch's vessel. But gonna pull her to hell, pull her back to hell where she came from. But anyways, that's what I have for the reading. Some of you may get lucky and have somebody help you out to relocate. With that King of Swords we seen earlier. But yeah, just like I was saying, like there earlier, that good energy came through with the King of Swords. Way different than that dumbass witch energy, bro. I can't stand that energy. Don't you know spiritual healers, seers, they also have magicians that could destroy witches? We're their weakness. That's why this bullshit magic they be trying to do always reverses. We know how to have that reversed immediately in the realm of the spirit. It's automatic. Yeah, you may be able to feel something intuitively, but you're protected from it. I'm gonna tell you right now, God got his mark on everybody that's for him in the realm of the spirit. You ain't gonna come around me. Think you're gonna send spirits to try to torment me up in my house? They ain't coming over here. They coming over here to give me information. And you know what I do? I send them back on their way. The fuck out of here. Hey, you think you are? You don't need to tell me shit. Appreciate the information, but you ain't got to tell me a damn thing. God lets me know. And you know what they do? They leave. God lets me know. This little projection magic of what they're doing with mirrors, reflective surfaces, and try to attack you psychologically. Every time that you're in front of a mirror, you got all this projection. He lets me know about that too. That's blocked off too. Jesus is in the mirror every time I look in it. Jesus is there. I see him with the hands like this. 111 as I'm saying that. Sometimes I see him like this with a fountain of energy pouring out through that mirror. As I say, you're blessed, son. You're protected. And that crucifix, there's an invisible crucifix that blocks off that portal of the cross like that. It goes across the whole mirror. All the way the rectangular mirror goes from up and down, side to side. That cross blocks that portal. You ain't coming through there, bro. There ain't no spirits coming through there. There ain't no negative energy coming through there to attack me. No, it's not. And any picture that's being used of me has been deactivated in the realm of the spirit. It don't fit a description of me and it don't hold my energy. It don't hold the identity of me. God's got that shit blocked too. No. They can have fingernail clippings too. Fingernail clippings, hair, piece of clothing. That don't take the identity of me. That don't hold my energy. You're a loser that's wasting your time. Under Psalm 66 and Psalm 91, you're done. God's law will wipe you off of this earth, bro. You will be destroyed under his law. How dare you disobey him? Because who you really doing, what you really doing is trying to attack him. Because he's before me. You ain't doing nothing to me. He's sitting there saying, uh-uh. He'll slap it away like that. Uh-uh. Try again. Uh-uh. Hey, and you know what he does? He transmutes that energy. He swats it away like that and transmutes that energy and gives me good energy. As I say, here, son. Here's you some creative energy. I transmuted this energy for you. It was negative, but you got some energy. You got some excessive energy now. You got some extra energy. Go use that energy to go for a walk. Play your guitar. That energy's been transmuted. That's what God does. Under Psalm 66 and Psalm 91, they're powerless. They're binded under his authority. This ain't got nothing to do with no divination cards either. You're not going to play with one of God's people. They're going to wipe themselves out. Because me, I fight on the offense. I don't sit there and wait for the defense, for defense. I fight on offense. I'm always reminding the Lord of his word all day, every day. I put the power of his authority to where they ain't got no choice but to be brought straight to submission. Because ain't nobody going to sit there and get out of God's authority. They're not. When he places his wrath and his punishment down upon them, that means that their magic is weak, powerless. That's the punishment of him right there. Because they have no power to attack one of his people. I'm one of his people. got all the witches they want. I don't care who they are. You will not ever stand a chance against God's authority. Because during haunted houses, who you think wins? When you praying off a demon, who you think wins? Demons got to leave, right? You think the bad's gonna override the good in that house of a haunted house? No, it's not. You keep praying the word of God, that demon's gonna leave. They will submit and bow before his authority. They gotta leave. You're not gonna see God doing that, bro. You ain't gonna see him bowing. He's gonna be sitting there putting his power, holding his hand out like that as I said, you're gonna stop. Why you think majority of people when they hear Jesus music are they just getting the energy to where they hear Jesus or somebody starts talking about him, they start crying because he's a powerful source. God's extremely powerful. There ain't nobody out there, but not even the devil himself is more powerful than him. That Bible has enough power to destroy any form of witchcraft and any form of injustice too. Under the Psalms, these individuals have to remember that God's law shall be obeyed and will be obeyed. If it's not obeyed, you have the right to not obey corrupt leaders. You have the right to sit there and challenge. Somebody's trying to act like him, trying to play God in your life, you got the right to challenge that. That means using witchcraft. That's a form of trying to have control to manipulate your destiny. God considers that as trying to gain control through a manipulative way. He don't like that. God disapproves of witches on an incredible, infinite level. He don't like them. You're not going to hurt his people. Those same curses you trying to put on his people are going to go back up on them and the rest of the people around them. They're going to be wearing the dark cloud around them. They're going to be carrying the Ten of Swords energy. They're going to be carrying the works of the cross on them. Because God's going to mark them in the realm of the spirit as I say, hey, that same curse you trying to put on one of his people, everything is going to be reflected right back to them. It's going to find them all day, every day. They're going to continuously face bad things that happens to them. Yeah, you ain't going to do that to his people. And when one of his people prays his word and reminds him of his word, that's whenever he will invoke his presence. And he's going to let it be known that you ain't going to do any form of witchcraft, magic. Magic is an illusion. God will destroy you, bro. That magic ain't more powerful than God's presence because when he comes through, you're going to feel that shit. That magic going to have you lose your mind, bro. You're losing your sanity. All day, every day. The more you engage in them rituals, to do them rituals or trying to hurt somebody, you're losing your mind. That's Satan gaining control over you. As I say, you're one of his people. You want to keep doing that? Well, there you go. Your punishment is to lose all their sanity. Keep on doing them necromancy rituals. Keep it up. Keep it up. You think God gonna sit there and play with you, bro? Why you think they call it our Father? Because that's the realest dad you could ever have. And I want to say the Virgin Mary will be our mama. It's our spiritual mama. That's Jesus's mother. But you have God, though. That's God. That's Jesus' daddy. God. So you have God, which is going to be the Father. Then you have the spiritual mama, which is the Virgin Mary. These witches ain't going to continue, bro. Anyway, this is a reading for tonight. Well, for today. I surround myself under Psalm 58, Lord, Psalm 66, and Psalm 91. I rebuke and cancel out any form of witchcraft, negativity, any form of hostility, spiritual manipulation, Lord. I send all that back where it came from. May the Lord continue to shield me and protect me. And may your presence work through legitimate people in the physical realm of authority, Lord, under Psalm 58, to dismantle any form of demonic force that's trying to control them, to get them out that vessel for your energy to take over them, to protect me. Because ain't no demon out there. Every demon shall bow before your authority, Lord. Even these ones that's in authority that these demons are trying to control, to try to harm me, Lord, I bind them under your authority in Psalm 58. May your presence take over them to make sure I'm okay with my situation. Amen. Mm. That's all it is, bro. Like when you got somebody doing witchcraft or someone's not truly connected to themselves or to the Most High, it's easily for them to be hijacked that way on a psychological level. Because when the devil knows that he can influence your mind, then the actions are going to follow behind that. That's something that the Lord wants me to know. Son, even when you think that you don't have any protection from authority, you do. Even to the ones that you may have felt weren't going to do anything. There's a flip-flop energy because it's a battle between the light and the dark. Yes, they battle demons too, son. They battle demons too. I'm talking about the higher ups, not the locals, but the higher ups. And he's told me plenty of time. He told me today, he's like, they know you're very passionate about federal law. Some of them like that. They like how you challenge things. They like how you stand up. You're not no quitter, son. You sit there and you are very skilled at what you do. Don't feel like you're not being seen for who you really are. You're crushing the illusions of what these locals, whoever has been involved with defamating your character, you crushing the illusions, son. Your presence is too powerful to fit a description of what these individuals have tried to say. That's why you don't have shit to worry about. You have some of these individuals feel embarrassed right now for even collaborating with some of these individuals on their investigations. They feel ashamed and embarrassed to be around the people that once try to do you dirty, to wreck your reputation and know what they was doing to you. They suffer that in secret. Some of them want forgiveness for not standing up sooner. And yeah, there is a few of them that does feel bad for doing that. They're not perfect. They may have did some things they ain't proud of, but they said, son, you just keep doing what you're doing. You keep doing what you're doing. God's proud of me for not reading the regular tarot cards anymore because they have symbolism on them cards that don't resonate with my spirit. Now reading the bicycle cards like that, that's much more safer. And the energy is much more cleansed too. It's not the same. He wants me to know that not everybody out there hates me. He's got his angels working through some of these individuals to have them see me for who I am without being psychologically manipulated by all this bullshit necromancy. He's prohibiting that on some of these individuals. He said, you're going to see Mr. James for who he is. You're going to see him for who he is. And you're going to leave him alone. This witch trying to corrupt your mind, that's a hater, that's a demon. You're going to see her for who she is. But you will not have a corrupted mind when it comes to the way that these individuals perceive me. And this witch is now is going to be unable to corrupt their mind. Under Psalm 58, Psalm 66, and Psalm 91, and also with me continuously fighting and standing up to address the titles and sections and codes, that would be the legal Bible under federal law. God also told me, he's like, son, you wouldn't believe. Some of them are enthused with how you was able to pull some of these some of these U.S. Supreme rulers. It's like, wow, they didn't even know that existed. Like, yeah, of course they know the U.S. Supreme is legit, but as some of the rulers, it's like, man, they ain't never heard that a day in their life. It's like, son, you keep doing what you're doing. You're teaching some of these individuals a lot of things. There's a lot of information that you shared that has protected you, believe it or not. But he wants me to combine his authority with those rulings and to mix it all together. As to say, you know what, you have faith that you protected. Because under his law, under his authority, they will bow. Ain't no demons gonna take over these individuals that try to harm me. When I speak the word of God and I say the Lord Jesus Christ protects me, he also protects me through authority under Psalm 58. You know what that means? He removes corrupt leaders out the energy, or he removes demons that are trying to control certain individuals in power. He removes those demons out of them. He's like, you took up a position to protect this boy, you're going to protect him. You know, there's no amount of money, bribe money, that you could take to have this guy harm. Talking about me. Because at the end of the day, whenever our time's up here, that money's not going to go with you. That money don't mean shit, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, the ones that work for the Most High, that work for God, that serve spiritual divine law, we're some powerful people. The credentials and all that is already in the spirit world. We work for him. And it's in our destiny to bring healing and transformation to these individuals in the higher up law, to remind them of their titles and sections and what they're really there for, and what the spiritual meaning beyond that badge is, with the scales and the sword at both hands. That's a simulation of Archangel Michael, meaning that through the Archangel Michael prayer, they have the right to defeat the wickedness snares of the devil. That means that they have the authority to remove corrupt individuals out the way. You're not gonna be corrupt towards me, bro. You're not. You're not. You ain't gonna use me as no sacrifice. I got news for you. You ain't doing that to me. And any demon out there, it's under the authority and commanded under the authority of Psalm 58. Take your eyes off me. I command you under the authority of the Lord Jesus Christ, under Psalm. I feel one of them in here right now. Under Psalm 58, move yourself off this live stream. That's right. It left. It left. You're gonna stay going too. You better go get with the Holy Spirit, bro. That's what I gotta tell them. You better go get in touch with the Holy Spirit. Go read your Bible or something, or go talk to the Most High. They got people in there that really care about me. That's not gonna let money go to their head because they know the powers I hold, bro. That knowledge I be sharing on my YouTube channel with the titles and sections of U.S. Supreme rulings, that's a powerful shit right there. And here's where the intense part is. If it wasn't legit or valid, it wouldn't even be research. It wouldn't even be in writing. It wouldn't even be there as a law. Some of these individuals act like that don't exist. Your fucking bullshit authority don't exist under Psalm 58 because you're corrupt. And I don't tolerate people like that. You ain't fit for the job. Fuck out of here. They got people in there that gladly respect me.